Last month, I posted flipping these two pieces. They used to be a very bright orange color. And you can see on the top, one of these I waxed and the other one I did not. Can you tell which one? The lighting isn't so great in my dining room, but you are correct. The one on the left has been waxed and the one on the right has not. I got my shipment of Dixie Belle Wax just recently, and so I was waiting to sell these until I could have a chance to wax them with the white wax. I also bought this brush from them. Now, I was a little bit hesitant to purchase anything from Dixie Belle, and the reason for that is because in the world, I found out that Dixie has some negative connotations, and I had no idea. You know, I used Dixie cups as a kid. We sang, "Oh, I wish I were in Dixie," and the Dixie Chicks, and I had no idea. So, my last video, I said I had no idea why Dixie isn't good, supposedly. And that's because Dixie was considered the land south of the Mason-Dixon line, where slavery was legal. But once the term was used in a minstrel song, its correlation with racist ideologies became crystal clear. And that was according to CNN.com. So then I thought to myself, okay, should you really ban people or cancel people just because they named their company after Dixie? So I looked up Dixie Belle, and the woman who started the company has her story listed. And she says, "Hey, y'all," which I love y'all. I went to visit my grandfather down in Florida when I was a kid, and everyone's like, "Hi, y'all." And I think y'all is great. "Hi, y'all. I'm Suzanne, the founder of Dixie Belle Paint Company. During a particularly difficult time in my personal life, I started refurbishing furniture as my therapy. I hated the sanding, scraping, and priming part of the refurbishing. Just took too much time. That's when I heard about a type of paint that did away with all of those miserable steps. I tried to purchase some, but it was crazy expensive. That was when I decided to come up with my own recipe that was more cost-effective. Voila, Dixie Belle was born. My vision for everyone is to be able to enjoy the fun and therapy painting can bring without breaking the bank. Dixie Belle Paint is a family-owned and operated company right here in the good U.S. of A., built on American values and true Southern hospitality. I hope you will enjoy working with our Dixie Belle products." So it's a woman-owned company, and it's made in America, and so, maybe you don't want to buy my furniture if you're local, or maybe you don't want to watch my channel anymore. However, I think this is great. More women need to run their own companies, and maybe she could change her name to Belle, Belle, but I believe that's French, so maybe people don't like French and want to boycott her. So all I'm saying is I am not working with this company for any kind of money. And I bought the brush and the waxes all by myself, and I used it, and I think it's lovely. So I did show a little bit of, you could see the gloss on the top of the dresser. And so I waxed it all, and then I waited for about a day. And it is in my living room, dining room area because it's a lot warmer currently in my house than outside in the garage. And I think it's a lot easier to work with when it's warm. So I waxed these all up, and I think it's really fun because, first of all, I whitewashed these, and then there's still a little bit of crevices because of the paints. I didn't really paint, I just whitewashed. So then with this wax, it fills in all the little gaps. And then after a day, so it's been about, I'd say, a day and a half since I waxed, maybe 2 days? 2 days. Oh my goodness, it's so lovely. And so I posted these on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. And if it doesn't go for the amount of money that I want for these, I think I'm going to keep them. And that's my problem. I've really realized that most of the furniture in my house growing up isn't really wood, and it's in kind of bad condition. And I got these two bedside tables plus a huge dresser that's all in pretty bad condition, and then a 3-part mirror that goes with the dresser for $45. I purchased the legs on these. I believe, I'm shocked to say, I think they were $30 each. But then I want to say $19. And then my husband would say, why aren't you paying attention to how much money you're spending, Paula? Oh, yeah, right. I think I have it someplace, but top of my head, I think it was about $30 for the legs. They're solid maple, and they are just lovely. So we have a renter right now above the garage. Oh yeah. So I was struggling getting the drawers in, and then I realized what I was doing, and so you can see, yeah, it's really easy to put the drawers in if you put them in the right way. So I'm not sure if we're going to have the renter move out and move back into our apartment, but if we do, I'm going to reorganize the apartments. We have a huge living room and a huge bedroom, and I kind of want to swap them out. And I want to use these for the bedside table. I just think it's so nice. And it's interesting that the original was that horrible 1980s, 1970s kind of wood. And now I think it's so much prettier. This was the dark stain that I almost got all of it out. It looks much better. It's all clean. It's just stained. And those are the wood legs. And here are the pictures for posting it. Lots of people like to see the measurements, and so I always try to do this when I post things for sale. I just love this. There's the only problem. There's a little bit of a scratch at the very back. There were the holes that I filled in right there. You can kind of see them, but it's not too bad. They're only on one side, so you could flip it around so then you wouldn't even see it. Yeah, you can see the nice gloss on the top is from the Dixie Belle White Wax. Yeah, lovely. Hope you subscribe. Have a great day.